All right, so today we're talking about C-stands and how and why I use it for my workflow and how you can find solutions for yours as well. Don't go anywhere. Up next. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Low Flow Nose Tech, checking out some cool gear to help you out with your needs. All right, so let's get into the C-stand, how I use it, why I use it, and why it's so invaluable for my workflow. Now, my office is about average size on the smaller side, and these things help out so much, especially with what I'm trying to do. To my right here, I have a massive diffuser with a pretty heavy light being held by a C-stand. Now, I need to use a C-stand because if you try to use those regular black stands that come with like your lights, that stand is not going to hold this setup. So this is another reason why you need a C-stand. Another way I use a C-stand is connecting my camera on top of it or to it, so I can have a flat overlay. So whenever I'm doing like an open box video, or I'm kind of working, you know, looking down onto a table, I use my C-stand to hold and mount and hold my camera from a top view, looking down, and it holds it just fine. Also, let's just say you want to experiment with different backdrops. Okay, you can use like maybe a paper backdrop or a vinyl backdrop, and you can use the included cord to kind of hold the tube of your vinyl paper or your regular paper through the C-stand, so you can play with your backdrops as well. I'll show you all the examples later on in this video, but these are the different ways that I use it for my workflow. Now let's take a look at the C-stand for a moment right now. This is a stainless steel C-stand. It goes about 10 feet 8 inches as far as maximum height, 4 feet 2 inches as far as the arm is concerned. At the very bottom, you have your 3 legs, which are foldable, so you can pack that up. This doesn't come together; it comes in 4 different parts. So you start by opening up your legs, and then you take your base pole here, and you just snap it on to the legs, and then you just tighten up there. Then from there, you have your additional arm pole that you have right here. And you can just slide it on onto your base and tighten up and secure it. And of course, you get 2 knuckles right here for connecting additional accessories, such as lights, panels, whatever. You know, it's the reason why they call it a C-stand. Can pretty much hold and do kind of anything. It's just pretty much to your creativity. And of course, we have a weighted bag here, or actually a bag so you can put sand or weights, so you can add additional stability to your C-stand. Now, let's start right now. Let me show you some ways on how we can actually use this. First, before I move on, so with your C-stand, let me turn this around here. I'll go ahead and I'll just unloosen this right here. And you see you've got like a springy action here. This is really good, so it's not slamming down. You've got a spring and resistance here, so less damage. So you can actually go really tall with this and just kind of bring it up. Again, it goes up to 10 feet 8 inches, and that's really tall. I'm about to hit the ceiling. And as well, I can also do it here, and it also extends from here as well. So it can extend from there, and it can extend from there. I just hit the ceiling, and I can tighten it up here. Of course, I will just have to play with that. So it extends up and down from there. My ceilings are not tall enough to take the max of this. Now, we can go right here to the side. I can turn this over. You can see actually it goes and it will go across. And I'll just tighten it up here. And of course, I have my knuckle here that I can use here. You can insert accessories here for additional things, or you can actually put your lights here. So let me give you a quick example. All right, this is my base plate. All right, and I can turn this to kind of level out, and I can just take my camera, and it holds my camera. Holds my camera, and I can do this. I can adjust it however I need, and I also can turn it in whatever direction I need as well. That's one way to hold your camera. They have other accessories as well. We can have it, you know, going across. You can go that way. I'll show that to you later. But that's one way you can do it. It does have the different tips in the end. All right, so let me take this off, and we'll get to the other overlay later. And I'll show you real quick. Right here, we've got a smaller treading That's usually for cameras, normal treading for cameras. And on the other side, we have our bigger treading for other accessories too. All right, so let's get to the main thing. Let's start connecting some lights and see how we can actually use this. So I just did that matrix. I've got my light with my softbox, and I'll just go and put it here and just tie it. So bring it down so you can actually see this. So that's one way you can use a C-stand to actually hold your softbox. And now, because it's on a C-stand, I now have the ability to angle it and position it however I like. So if I need a light from the top, I can easily just adjust it like that and put whatever I need underneath, and it'll actually get that, light that area up. All right, so let's talk about overlay for a camera and the way I actually use it. So let's take this light off, right? And I'm gonna use the second knuckle here, and I'm just gonna slide it here. And as you can see, these knuckles we can actually turn around. So I have this accessory here with these and a little, I'm blanking right now what it's actually called. Okay, so I'll go ahead and open it up. I'll slide it in. I will angle it at the point I want it. Again, the whole idea is that I want it facing this way, because if I have a table, it's most likely it's gonna go across from left to right for me instead of in front or behind me, which was the issue that I was coming up with before. So I'll do it like that. I'll just tighten it up. Then I'll take my camera again, and I'll go and lock and secure. Okay, and if it's moving, I can go ahead and just there, and then it's all set. And that's basically how I do my overlays for the videos that I do. All right, so that's one way. Now let's get to backdrop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all my accessories. And of course, I can always zoom in. Then we have that, and I can change my background at any point. I can flash the light, all because of the C-stand and how it's just it's my versatility tool where I can hang whatever I need to get the shot and get the workflow and just get the things that I need to get done with it. Again, C-stands are super invaluable. They can really help a lot. Connecting things I need, especially if you have higher quality equipment that you don't want to put on some kind of a loose thing, and you really need some good sturdy weight to really hold and guide it as well. And you can connect tons of things to it at one time, and they have a really good selection of accessories for things that you can connect to it as well to get yourself going. All right, guys, hope this video helped you out. Make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and also leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the C-stand, how I use it. If there are any kind of ways that you're thinking about using it, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you as well. Links in the description down below for everything that I use here, of course, including the C-stand to get you going. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Now I gotta roll this baby back up. Fun.